So I heard my daughter in the bathroom crying, and I could see that she was in her room crying and feeling some way. And so when she came out the bathroom, I told her to come here and sit down, and I asked her what was wrong. Like, what's wrong with you? And she told me that one of her favorite YouTubers had died. And so I told her to go get her phone, and, so I could see, so we could talk about it and see who it was. And so she gave me her phone, and this is what I read. Hold on, let me show you this beautiful, beautiful girl. This is her. And what I read was, it says, "I can't believe she's gone. If you don't know, she died. She died because someone gave her a perk, but they laced it, which caused her unfortunate passing." And that right there just like really touched me and like really did something to me, especially somebody who has, thank God, I've been fortunate enough to have experimented with things and put myself in situations to where I could no longer be here, but God, graced me. Kobe, what do you need? I'm talking to Sissy right now real quick, okay? I'm talking to Sissy. Go back downstairs to Dad for a second. Thank you. Close the door. And, in these type of situations, you think, sometimes as adults, when we make certain decisions, we never think that it could be us, but it's so funny because us as adults making these decisions and stuff, we have the younger generation that looks up to us. We have this younger generation that they look forward to seeing, what you're doing every day and all of that. And so to see her heartbreak and to see how sad she is, especially her having to read how she died, for a 12-year-old, that is so heartbreaking to see how sad she is, So me being in recovery and me being fortunate enough to still be here to tell my story, it's like a wake-up call for me, because sometimes when I'm feeling triggered and stuff, my mind will go back to the past of, hey, maybe I could take a pill, but that one pill, do you see how many people around would be affected if something were to happen? So, I'm sorry, they're bouncing the ball downstairs. I hope we're heard. But, I just want to tell you, a lot of people, she definitely didn't mean to do it, you know what I mean? And it's so heartbreaking. As an adult, we go through a lot of stuff and we experiment with things. And I just want to let you know, you've seen my YouTube channel, so I've struggled with drugs and pills and stuff like that, and it can happen to anybody. I just want to let you know that I don't ever want you to have to experience that type of life. I don't ever want you to have to experience being around people who's doing drugs or who's influencing you to take a pill, because you're 12, you're getting older. Once you get to high school, you're going to be around people who's talking about these things and doing these things. I don't ever want you to feel peer pressured or influenced, by what anybody else is doing. I want you to be a leader and not a follower. So I'm really sad about what happened to her because, not only did you love her and look up to her, but her family, I can imagine what they're going through. So hopefully this is like a teaching lesson of what could happen, when you want to just try one pill, because none of it is safe. None of it. And you can't trust anybody that you get it from. She probably thought she was taking something, and in reality they gave her something else and it ended her life. She would have never dreamed in a billion years that would have happened. So I'm sorry you got to feel this kind of hurt at such a young age. I remember when I was 16 and Aaliyah died, and I cried that whole day, but it wasn't nothing like this. you know, but the way she passed, that is so unfortunate, and I'm so sorry you have to feel that hurt and that pain. So hopefully this is a message to just like so many people, and as you get older, you know what I mean, you see the cost of things that can happen, right? You see what can happen when you want to try something for the first time, you know, or something like that. But I pray her family is okay. And did she have kids? No. That's really sad. It's really, really sad. So I hope this is a learning lesson, but I hope that you know, after today, you're able to kind of process things. And, you know, if you ever have questions about, you know, people who's taken something or somebody who's offered you something, or you just have different questions, you know, about things as such, you know, you can come to me about anything, because I'm an open book, you know. And if you've ever seen all my YouTube videos, you've seen the cause of what a pill can do. You know, it leads to so much more. So I'm sorry you gotta feel this way, okay? She was beautiful. And send me her page, maybe I can watch some of her old videos and stuff and see what she was about, okay? You're gonna be okay though. Just take some time and just process it. You're just gonna have to process this, you know, especially with the way she went. So I love you, and you're gonna be okay, alright? Alright. She was really beautiful.